All right, we've got, looks like Algebra 2, Lecture 12.6 and 12.7, Oklahoma State Standard A2A16. The student will write exponential equations in logarithmic form and vice versa. So we're going to be given an exponential equation and be asked to write it in logarithmic form, and then we'll be given a logarithmic equation and be asked to write it in exponential form. So here we go. First thing I want to do is introduce what a logarithm is. If we have an exponential equation, x raised to some power, that would be some number, and this would be another number. X raised to some power is equal to something else. X to the a is equal to b. We could write that as a logarithm by saying log base x of b is equal to a. That's how you say it. That's how the words come out of your mouth. Log base x of b is equal to a. I want you to look at some things here. X here is larger than the x here. When you rewrite this as this, the x shrinks, the a gets bigger, and the b stays the same size. So we're going to write this like this. You just say log, whatever this is, you put it here, base x of b is equal to a. So if you see this, this means x to the a power is equal to b. X to the a power is equal to b. There are two different ways of containing basically the same information. So here we go. Let's take a look at this. It says if log base x of b is equal to a, then x to the a is equal to b. That's what we're dealing with. If we go from a logarithm to an exponential equation, we would say, well, x to the a is equal to b, and we would rewrite it. If we were given this and we want to write it as a logarithm, I would say, well, log base x of b is equal to a. And we'll just do a few of them, and you'll see, you'll follow the pattern. It's pretty easy. Rewriting logarithmic form. So I'm just going to say, well, I'm going to go from an exponential equation, I'm going to write the word log. That's not too hard. My base is 3. Notice that it shrunk. It's been physically smaller. Is equal to, I'm going to give myself enough room to write a number here, is equal to 3 to the 4th power. Notice the 4 gets bigger. It doesn't have to get that big. 3 to the 4th power. 3 to the 4th power is equal to 81. 81 stays about the same size. So this information, this is another way, so to speak, of saying this. 3 to the 4th power is equal to 81. We've written it as a logarithm, and you'll see why we do that when we move further into logarithms. I just want you to see the relationship between these two equations. Now, if I'm asked to write this one as a logarithm, or if you're taking an ACT test and said, which of the following is this written as a logarithm, or says, can be written as a logarithm, you would say, well, log, the base of this is 169. Notice it got smaller. Log base 169. Give myself room to write a number, equals log base 169 to the 1/2 power. Notice the 1/2 got bigger, is equal to 13. So log base 169 of 13 is equal to 1/2 is how we would rewrite this as a logarithmic equation. Okay? Log base 169 of 13 is equal to 1/2. That's how you say that. All right? So there we go. That's going from an exponential equation to a logarithmic equation. Let's take a look at this. Rewriting an exponential form. Well, this time we're going to be given logarithmic equations, and we're going to write them as exponents. It's really easy. From this up here, the basic general case, if we're given a logarithm and we want to write it as an exponential equation, you just say this raised to this power is equal to this. And the x gets physically larger, the a shrinks because it becomes an exponent, and b stays about the same size when you're rewriting them. So let's take a look at this. I'm asked to rewrite this in exponential form, so I'm going to say 8 to the -2 power. 8 gets physically larger, -2 shrinks, it's now an exponent, is equal to 1/64 stays about the same size. 8 to the -2 power is 1/64. Log base 8 of 1 over 64 is equal to negative 2. I can rewrite this as this. And that's what I was asked to do, so that's what I did. Let's take a look at this one. Log base 9 of 81 is equal to 2. If I were asked to rewrite that in exponential form, that would be 9 to the second power. Notice the 9 gets bigger, the 2 shrinks. 9 to the second power is equal to 81. And we're done. That's all we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going from logarithmic form to from exponential form to logarithmic form, exponential equation to logarithmic equation, and vice versa. From logarithmic equations to exponential equations, logarithmic to exponential. That was our objective. That's what we're going to do. You can do this.